Every game begins the same way.
Before we dive into this exclusive news, I have a crucial request. If you are a true Baltimore Orioles fan and are looking for the most reliable, detailed analysis with that internal information touch, subscribe to the channel right now. Click the button, hit the bell, and join Orioles Fan Central. This is where we discuss the future of our team with seriousness and passion. Hello, O's fans. It's me, your channel, bringing you some behind-the-scenes information that could redefine the future of our stellar infield. We're talking about Jackson Holliday, the crown jewel, and the dilemma of his defensive position. The news I have for you, based on careful analysis and internal information from the organization, points to a deep strategic reflection that the front office is undertaking, especially in light of the 2025 performances. The Baltimore Orioles have, without a doubt, the most promising middle infield in all of baseball. Gunnar Henderson, 24 years old, and Jackson Holliday, 21 years old, are the future. However, 2025 was not the full breakout year that everyone expected. Henderson, while still excellent, saw his OPS regress from 0.893 in 2024 to 0.787 in 2025, and his home run count was cut in half. Holliday, in his first MLB experience, registered an OPS of 0.689. These numbers, while coming from young players in development, raise an alert and force us to look at every detail, including defense. The big news comes from a key statement by Tony Mansolino, the Orioles' interim manager for 2025, as reported by Roch Kubatko of MASN on October 12th. Mansolino, when asked about who would play shortstop, SS, if Henderson were injured, pointed to Holliday. And the reason is what really matters for our analysis. Weirdly enough, when we put Holliday over there, he seems to be a little bit more comfortable, in a strange way, at shortstop. Mansolino added that, with how the game has slowed down for Holliday, he would be much more prepared to play SS than earlier in the year. This is a detailed and powerful insight. Remember, Holliday played most of his minor league career at SS, being moved to second base, 2B, only upon his MLB promotion due to Henderson's established presence at SS. What does this information, coming from a reliable source within the club, reveal? It reveals that despite the logical decision to move Holliday to 2B to accommodate him on the big league roster, his natural comfort and, presumably, his maximum potential defensive performance still reside at shortstop. And here is where the objective analysis comes in. 2025 defense. Although Mansolino points out Holliday's comfort at SS, it's crucial to note that neither young player had a stellar defensive season in 2025. Henderson was rated as slightly below average at SS by his advanced stats, and Holliday also had difficulties at 2B. This creates a strategic window of opportunity. The positional dilemma. The O's front office is now facing a real dilemma. Keep the pair as is, Henderson, SS, and Holliday, 2B, where Henderson's offense, though down in 2025, is valued at SS, or switch their positions to maximize Holliday's comfort and defensive potential. The swap, keeping a long-term focus, could unlock even greater potential in both, especially if 2B is an easier transition for Henderson than it has been for Holliday. Recent trend and the value of versatility. Modern baseball values versatility and athleticism. Mansolino's comment about Holliday being the choice for SS in case of injury underscores the importance of having the best athlete at the most demanding position. Holliday's ability to handle SS also alleviates pressure on other utility players, as he mentioned when citing Jeremiah. This shows an informed strategy focused on depth and flexibility. Impact for the fan. For us, the fans, this means the front office is actively seeking the best way to utilize Jackson Holliday's talent. It's not just about putting him on the field. It's about putting him where he can be most productive and where the synergy with Henderson will be maximized. A defensively comfortable Holliday is a more confident Holliday at the plate. That is the importance of this news. Long-term strategy for our championship window. My concise analysis of the news is as follows. Tony Mansolino's statement about Jackson Holliday's more comfort at shortstop is not just a casual comment, it is an internal data point that validates what many prospect analysts already knew. His instinct is at SS. The organization now has the difficult but promising task of deciding whether Henderson's slight regression in 2025 and Holliday's discomfort at 2B justify a position swap that, in the long run, would maximize the defensive and offensive ceiling of both players. I believe that, with the objective analysis of the numbers and Holliday's psychological comfort, this could be a strategic move we will see implemented, perhaps not at the start of next season, but as a serious long-term development option. And now I ask you, the fan, given the information that Jackson Holliday is more comfortable at shortstop than at second base, and considering Gunnar Henderson's 2025 performance, would you make the position swap for next season? Or would you maintain the status quo? Leave your well-reasoned opinion here in the comments. This news is the kind of exclusive insight you only find here at Orioles Fan Central. For quick updates, in-depth analysis, and to always stay one step ahead in the Orioles universe, subscribe and turn on notifications. The season of strategic moves is just beginning. Together, we are the voice of Birdland.